Good evening. MosesMarion, Poshmark reseller. This is my first haul video. You'll have to forgive the low production quality, but figured let's just get this thing going. So here it is. Texted my local thrift this morning. Only was looking for shoes. That's all I wanted. Ended up with some shoes and quite a bit more. So let's get into it. First item was a pair of vintage Levi's. $5.69. I don't think I'd seen this style before. Maybe the $5.69, but not with this type embroider on the patch. Levi's do well for me. I try to pick them up if I see them, if they're in good shape, and mine are distressing, but these are in good shape. Next find was a bit of a find for me. I've actually shopped for these for myself, but haven't sprung purchasing them because of the price on them. But anyways, I don't know if you'll know that patch. Tailor stitch with tags at the thrift. Just sitting there. Size 36. Dark wash. Pretty darn good brand. They sell it at my barber shop, in fact. Third item, another Levi's product. I probably don't pick these up every time I see them, but it's a Type 3 trucker jacket. I checked it out. Looked pretty vintage. There's a cloth tag on the inside. That's fairly old. Jacket overall is in fairly good shape. I can't really tell what size it is, but it looks like a small. The one thing that made me pull the trigger on it was whoever had this had a BSA patch on the back. So I thought that added pretty cool detail. BSA, I believe, is British. I'm going to have to Google this real quick. BSA British Motorcycles. So anyways, cool patch. It was well done. Well sewn on. So yeah. Thought that was a good find. Next two items are a brand that I like. Not a cheap brand. Outdoor wear. Still got snow on the ground. It's February, just the end of February. So maybe people aren't picking these up right now, but they will be eventually. And Marmot is a pretty decent brand. So this is a vented windbreaker. Full zip. Size medium. Good shape. There's kind of vents underneath the armpits. Anyways, good product. Marmot. Don't know how much that's going to sell for, but I did recently find some Marmot new with tags sold rather quickly. That's not new, but I think it'll do well. Marmot has a good reputation. And it seemed like I was in a Marmot streak. Next piece. So I'm probably going to run this thing through the wash. It looks like it was well loved, but detachable hoodie, zip up jacket, again, underarm venting, good shape. I think it just has, I don't know, some dry stuff there. That'll come off. But yeah, Marmot. If you see it, it's pretty decent product. I get a feeling like almost any Marmot item is up there, high hundreds, maybe 200. Next find. So I buy both men's and women's clothes. I do try to stay away from kids' clothes because I have no idea about kids' clothes. But anyways, pick these up. Feel like a camel hair. They're just cute short shorts. Nice cool pocket detail on the front. They were just sitting there like hung high on like this display. And one thing that caught my eye is when I saw the color of the tag. Pendleton. They're all wool. So, anyways, Pendleton. Made in USA, 100% virgin wool. Extra small. I think those will probably sell easily. I checked comps and I actually didn't find many of them. Next, I got a pair of jeans. These ones also look rather well loved, but leopard print. Thing that caught my eye was the tag. Trip NYC. The comps were kind of all over the place on this brand. Some like very high, some nothing, but different. They have a T detail on the back pocket. So, as you know, if you're selling kind of unique items, do rather well. And some resellers will tell you that if it's ugly, it will sell. Next item here. Long sleeve kind of mesh t-shirt. Tracksmith. Quickly checked the comps on these, and this exact shirt came up. And the resale was pretty high. I think, could be wrong. I think it said $55. So, not a bad find. This I got from my dog. They had a bunch of them. They had one left in her size. My dog will probably make an appearance eventually. But thought this was just too cute. And it's pretty lightweight t-shirt material. So as we come up to spring, should be going around in a Pink Floyd doggy t-shirt. $2. Not bad. Not my wheelhouse. Kind of mature women's clothing, but this was on the rack, and I think this was on the rack the last time I had gone to this store. It's just a black velvet kind of tunic, button-up tunic. Eileen Fisher. From what I hear, Eileen Fisher is worth picking up. Eileen Fisher new with tags. I imagine it'll do okay. Size S. Though it looks pretty generous for a size S. Sticking with black. Next item I found, I think it was sitting right next to that one as well. I'm picking the price tags off this as I go along, so it's just a crew neck merino sweater, polo, Ralph Lauren, with tags, size 16, so larger size. Larger sizes do pretty good. There's another product that's a bit out of my wheelhouse, but honestly, I was just watching a bolo video last night, and one of their top 10 bolos was Coach. And I think they said Coach, that's more of the older styles. I think they remarked that the leather was pretty darn good, and this leather is thick, I have to say. Pretty simple. What is this, a handbag? It's not a boho, is it? I have no idea. I'll have to look at it. Here is a find that I was happy to find. Where is it? And I could be wrong in pronouncing this, but Nagtano, Brave New World. They do hoodies. They're usually oversized. Leather details on them. This has a beautiful color combo, just gray and mauve, maybe. And they also always have like this large rope detail. And they're also complicated. Like, the necks on them, it's like, here, it's like, how do you even open this thing up? Nagtano. Size medium. They do well. This I got mainly because it was kind of handed to me by one of my thrifting associates. I looked at it. First impression was no, but then it's just well built. Ralph Lauren, large, wool. It's like a wool tartan, full zip. Suede leather elbow patches. Mint condition. So unfortunately I didn't have this in the fall. I think this probably would have sold really well. It's just, anyways, like the color combo on it is really nice. One of the things I really like selling is just, as I lift this up, natural fiber materials, which this next one is definitely not, but It's also another brand I've had luck with. And this is like a kind of a hoodie, long tunic. Athleta, medium, lightweight. It's got the jogging thumb hole. So, activewear. Super clean. What did I do here? What is this? Oh, yeah. Alright, so I have a very limited collection of dresses in my closet for sale. And I definitely got to try not to what I think, oh, hey, that's cute. I'd like to see that on someone, but so trying to be a little bit more judicious about the brands that I'm picking up. Although I don't find a lot of great brand dresses. Like if you just scroll through Poshmark, you'll just see like beautiful, sexy dresses all over the place. Wouldn't call this sexy, but it's J. McLaughlin, and they're not inexpensive. Don't ask me what kind of dress that is. It's like my torture to figure out what kind of dress. So like pretty much everything in my closet, when it goes to like classifying category of dress, it's just dress. Anyways, J. McLaughlin, medium. It feels thick and kind of like spongy. There's also cool wrist zipper detail. I have one other J. McLaughlin in my closet that's super pink, teal, super cute, but yeah, I mean, you can tell that the quality of this stuff is pretty darn good. Almost done. So, went out for shoes. Now we're getting to shoes. Tory Burch. Just like a heeled penny loafer. Although I don't think you could fit a penny in there. And these don't look like they've been actually worn. And I will say that there's the kind of stickers on the bottom. It's barely peeled off. They've not seen a lot of use. So, kind of mustard yellow or bird poop yellow with the Tory Burch gold bling. These are a pair. I've got the ballet flats in this brand that seem pretty popular. And I saw this shoe on the rack, I think the last couple weeks, and it was still there today, and I said, just gonna get it. And I'm gonna cross fingers on the brand. Not much use in them. Made in Italy. Annie Lou, maybe. Anyways, it's got like this quilted velvet construction with that cool heel. Couldn't let them sit there another week. I was like, I'm going to take them home and let her play with her cousin, the ballet flat. These were a fun find. They were sitting way low on the rack. John Fluvog. I think these are called operetta. Pretty good comps. Different colorways. Saw them lighter. Actually like this one. Red, black. Red stitching detail. Soles are in fantastic condition. I mean, these were not worn much at all. Give them a little wipe down on the bottom. And saw comps, they were going for 170s, 180s, 190s. Don't know if I'll get that for those, but I'm gonna have to pull up the name on these because I forget, but they did have a name. The Nike Air Max Plus Volt Hot Punch. Selling on GOAT for 200 plus. Super condition. Not much wear. Got them for a decent price. What size are these? 9.5. Cute shoe. As you'll see, probably my videos following this, you're probably only going to see New Balance sneakers because I'm based in Massachusetts and just have access to a ton of New Balance. And in fact, I got Posh customers who I've sent out New Balance to Northern California, Alaska, and they just say we don't get a great selection. So we do here. We have a lot of the manufacturing of the U.S. made products are here. I have about 10 pairs myself of New Balance. Next find, these are good. I was happy to find these because they're not the typical ones. Dansko professional clogs. These have, what is written on these? Breathe, glad to be me, live boldly, embrace. Those have never been worn. Those are brand new. Size 39. Size 39, Euro 8? 8 to 8.5 maybe? US. They say when you find Danskos that you got to do the whole twist thing to make sure they're not dry rotted or cracking. These things are like stinking brand new, so no need for that test. Anyways, that is the end of my first haul video. Maybe we'll see you again, maybe we won't. Take care. I'm MosesMarion on Poshmark. Do some eBay. Let me know if you like the video. If you like the video, subscribe. I wouldn't if I were you, but I'm gonna ask you to. Anyways, thanks. Have a good night.